The views and opinions expressed during this program are entirely those of the show's hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of Rude Rangers Entertainment, its investors, management, advertisers, or staff. Don't sue us, y'all. We don't have any money.
You are listening to Rudy Radio, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. Y'all know exactly who this is. I'm Yvonne the Motivated Man. And this is He Said, She Said, a show that explores all types of topics from the male and female perspective. We're going to make you laugh. A few of you might cry, but most of all, we're going to make you think. Do me a favor, share this episode with as many people as possible. You can text them, and if they're in the house, why don't you just take a moment, sit down so all of y'all can laugh together. You know exactly who my co-host is with his crazy self. He is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Noel, come on here and say hello to the people today.
Holla at your boy.
Holla
at your boy. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Again, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Highly favored. Come on now. Come on. He's blessed, y'all. And
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Highly favored.
Okay, so we got a great topic this week.
Okay.
We got a great topic this week coming from my sister, Mrs. Stacy Cotton Victor.
The only diva.
I got to make sure I put Victor at the end of that. Stacy Cotton Victor. This topic is from her. And the topic is the top 5 reasons why you cannot tell a woman that her man ain't ish. The top 5 reasons why you can't tell a woman that her man ain't ish.
Well, Stacy, you know you came up with an L of a topic.
I'm going to start this one off.
Please do, please do.
Number 5. That pow-pow session be too good. Oh, that pow-pow session. Oh, he tapping that tail. Oh, yes, Lord. Ain't nothing that her mama, her daddy, her friends, her babies can't put this man out the house. Because when he comes to this house, oh, yes, when he comes to the house, he rattling cages. Yes, that pow-pow session is on point. And best believe she don't want nobody else to get that pow-pow session. So guess what? She gonna put up with a lot of foolishness. Just because of that pow-pow session.
As long as he come in with them eggs, that milk, and that bread, and that pow-pow, she good.
I seen men come in with no eggs, no milk, no meat, but that pow-pow session be on point. And guess what? He kicked up with the remote in his hand, eating the baby's fruit snacks and Capri Suns. Yes.
I was gonna say afterwards that he leave with at least $50 worth of food stamps.
And this is how you know when you come to the crib and dude is eating the baby snacks and she don't have a problem with it. When he in there with the fruit snacks that look like dinosaurs, and he's sitting there eating that with his feet kicked up in the remote. Oh, that pow-pow session is on point. The poor baby ain't got a chance in hell.
He laid it down. Do you hear me? He laid it down. Her left leg is still shaking from it.
Oh, yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. And ain't nothing her friend can tell her.
Nothing at all.
Nothing her friend can tell her.
Because what you gonna say? Did you get slayed like that last night?
Yes.
You shut up.
Yes. Especially if you're the single friend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you're the single friend,
can't say
you ain't gonna be telling her nothing.
No, the single friend can't say nothing because she's like, oh, you just jealous because you ain't got nobody. No, I'm just.
You run around here with all these shower massages and toys.
Yeah,
the little jackrabbits and everything else.
I don't know all about that, but the thing is, as the single friend, I just wouldn't want to have a community penis. But if it's okay with you, you know, if it's
we're
okay
gonna get
with
to that
you,
later. That's okay with some people.
And he lays it down. You know what? I can't even be mad at you. I can't be mad at you. You know, girl, go get your life. Go get your life. Go get your life.
She found something that is compatible to her. You know,
no, she found something that most women is looking for.
That's some realness right there. That's real. Okay, so she out here getting slayed.
Mm-hmm.
She getting slayed.
I'm telling you,
And
her
you
left
think,
leg.
and women, you think you gonna be Gertrude. I saw your man at the bodega last night buying a Lucy for $1, trying to holler at Dolores.
He wasn't trying to holler at Dolores, honey. No, he wasn't. You know why? Because he was buying that Lucy for me. Because he came over and he put it DOWN down. So he might have been saying hello to her, but he sure wasn't trying to holler at her because he was on his way to me, girl.
But I saw him holding Dolores' hand. You
didn't see that. You saw money exchanging because Dolores owed him money. That's what you saw.
Don't you smoke Newport 100s?
It don't matter what I smoke. That was your lying eyes, and you need to mind your big mouth business because that's my man, and I'm sticking with it.
He was buying Camels. He wasn't buying no Newport 100s.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you again. Close your mouth. It's none of your business. Is he your man? Is he your man?
You are on point. Because that's how it goes. Don't believe your lying eyes. That's right. How it goes, too. Your eyes is lying to you. You know the story. You know the drill, huh?
Well, the thing is, guys say it all the time. Don't believe your lying eyes. So I've been around so many guys that, you know, taught me that trick. So the first thing I would say is, girl, don't believe your lying eyes.
But boy, and let me tell you something. If he laying it down, the looks don't even matter.
It doesn't.
I'm telling you right now, the looks don't even matter.
He can look like Magilla Gorilla with a beard. And he could have blue skin with lime green polka dots. If he's laying it down, she gonna tell you how fine he is.
Yes.
Oh, my man look good. Your man look like Magilla Gorilla. What?
She gonna find something fine about him. That's for sure.
Absolutely, because that sex game makes everything okay.
Oh man. And then the poor babies, they get put to bed early. They get one extreme or the other. They get put to bed early, or they can play Fortnite all night as long as they in that room being quiet.
No, they usually get put to bed early because if you're up playing Fortnite all night, somebody's going to start fighting over something, and then you have to interrupt me. I'm not trying to get interrupted.
As long as they quiet.
No, she's not trying to get interrupted because she knows she gets Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. She doesn't get all 3 days. She only gets one of them. So she's going to make her time last with Brother Man.
And let me tell you something. Leroy can get away with murder.
And absolutely does.
If he over there with the Pow Pow session, Leroy getting away with murder. Leroy mouth is crazy. Mm-hmm. Leroy actions is crazy. Leroy farting in the living room that ain't his. Yes, Leroy is getting away with murder.
When she go to sleep and she know he a thief, so she hide her pocketbook underneath the mattress. She go to sleep, you know, because he done laid her out. So she's snoring real hard. He go right underneath that mattress and take out her last $20. When she wake up and she going through her pocketbook, he's like, okay, I gotta go. I'll see you later, babe. So he gets out before she can find that $20 and start yelling. So when she does find out and then she starts texting and calling, he just ghosts her.
Let me tell you typical of Leroy move that's giving it the pound, that's laying that pow session.
My question is, how you know?
Hold on. We gonna talk too much. We gonna talk too much.
Marie.
No. I'm not the game 27 years.
Marie.
This is the typical Leroy move.
Come in the room, Marie. We need you in here, Marie.
Leroy, go borrow that car, take you to work, drive around in your car all day, doing all types of foolishness.
I got one better for you.
You get off at 5 p.m. You tired. You ready to go home. Leroy don't show up till 5:30. And you still happy to see Leroy and the car is on E.
No.
Oh, yes. Leroy getting away with murder.
You got to add more to the story. He drop you off to work. He goes and drives over to the next chick's house.
Oh. I was trying not to go there.
You get off
trying not
at
to go there.
5. You call him at 5:30. You call him at 6 o'clock. You call him at 7. Now, in between that time, you had to call a lift so that you could get home. Okay? And then when you got home, you had to borrow money from your girlfriend. And when he gets there at 11 p.m., I don't know what happened. Your car stopped. And me and my friend was trying to fix it.
I'm bad for her. I'm bad for her. He done took the other chick shopping in her car. Samoa tells a funny joke. Listen to this one. She goes, she came home one day and she came home one day and her man was butt naked in the bed with another woman. And the woman ran down the street butt naked and the man followed her and he was running down the street butt naked. So Samoa chased him down the street. Samoa finally caught up to him. She said, "What you doing with that woman up in my bedroom naked?" And the man said, "Listen, baby, this house, she pays for it. That car, she pays for it." Samoa said, "Well, go get a blanket and put a cover over that heifer. She got to go to work in the morning."
That's right. That's right. We got to treat her good.
We got to treat her right.
We
She's
got
our
to
family
treat
member.
her good. You know,
she's a contributor. She's a family member.
You know, a no good guy that has a great sex game is about as good as having some treasury bills in the bank. Somehow, they gonna pay off. Somehow. That's right. Somehow. And I agree with you. They get away with murder. And she just looks the other way. Absolutely. Just looks the other way. He's a horrible person. He's a horrible father. All the things. He don't work. He a liar. He a cheater.
We can't say he's a horrible father. Let's not do that. He could be a great dad.
And be a liar and a cheater? And be a great dad?
Yeah, he can. It's called compartmentalizing. Men can do that.
Okay, so what is he teaching his children if in front of them he lying and cheating?
Wait. Because he out here up in these streets eating the other baby fruit snacks and Capri Suns don't mean his kids know about this now.
Okay, what makes you think kids don't talk when they get in school?
Oh, no, kids don't go to the same school district. He makes sure they ain't in the same district now. He makes sure that.
Okay, you must be talking about somebody outside of our culture, because brothers will drop 5 kids in a 6-mile radius and not care.
Wow.
And not care.
Wow.
And those kids will be going to school and fighting because daddy was at your house last night.
Right. Meanwhile, they brothers and sisters.
That's right. That's right. Okay, we going to break, and when we come back, I got a good one. I got a good one. Yes, I do. So
thank you, Stacy.
Yes, Stacy. This was hot, Mama. And we're gonna come right back after break. We're gonna come right back.
Vera Moore Cosmetics and Skincare was formed to empower all women to feel great about themselves for more than just a moment. When it comes to a flawless complexion, skincare is the key. Vera Moore Cosmetics and Skincare is for women of all ages and skin tones. Be the more fabulous woman you were born to be.
I am Madame Francois, and I'm introducing my new luxury skincare brand that's available to you at an attainable price. Discover my beauty secrets, luxurious, effective ingredients with proven results and a price tag that doesn't break the bank. Come indulge with me at lesmadamefrancois.com.
Dave, and my prices are doozy bots. Come into LI Telecom at 2287 Route 112, Medford, New York, or call me at 631-833-9679. I dare you!
Round 2. Fight!
Hey, welcome back to He Said, She Said. I'm Noel Epps. I'm not just sports by Noel Epps every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. And I have my co-host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man, from her show, Determined Women of Destiny. And tell us when your show is, you have 2 shows actually. When is your show popping? When can we catch you?
Dear daughter, if you just stay tuned right here after He Said, She Said, for all my ladies, Dear Daughter comes on right after at 8 o'clock. And then on Friday, please start your weekend off with me at 7 p.m. right here, Rude Rangers Unite. That is Determined Women of Destiny. I highlight and showcase female entrepreneurs. If you're a female entrepreneur and you'd like to get your information out there, please leave me your information in the comments, and then I can contact you and get an interview, and let's tell people all about what you do. Now, Dear Daughters is common topics, and I discuss it in a kind of uncommon way. It is geared towards our younger sister, but it's advice for all sisters. So please, if not watch one show, watch both shows. Okay.
Before we move on today, though,
I
have to do 2 things.
And what is they?
Number 1, let me shout out Gordon Heights, Coram, Long Island. Gordon Heights, me and Rudy grew up in that area, and they had Donald D. Lee Day, and it was a great success. It was nice to see everybody out there in peace, celebrating a childhood friend of mine who passed away due to cancer.
Well, so, I was going to say, who is Donald D. Lee? I need to know who he is.
Yes, he was he started Frontline Entertainment. He was a DJ, and he was a good friend of mine as a kid. And unfortunately, he died of cancer. So they memorialized him this week, and it was very nice. It was very nice in an area that sometimes has issues with coming together. So it was very nice to see everybody come together in peace. So that was nice.
Yeah.
And then number 2, on the same...
My condolences to you on losing your friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Then on the same day, Amityville, Stand Up, the Mac store had their grand opening right there in the village. The Mac store, ran by Andrew Ayodeji, the African Nightmare, that's what I call him. Andrew Ayodeji opened the Mac store, Black owned, apparel company. He took the Boulder Mac Park over. Basketball tournaments started, I believe, June 19th. And you can get all your Boulder Mac gear at the Mac store right there in the Village in Amityville, New York. So shout out to Andrew Aodeji.
Okay, and one last thing about Amityville, and I know y'all tired of hearing us talk about it, but this is home for us.
Yes.
Guess who resigned?
Oh, I heard.
Miss Kelly.
I heard.
Yes.
I heard.
And if
explain who Miss Kelly is now.
Those of you who have been listening, there was an incident at Amityville School, and there was a derogatory racial, I won't even say slur, because slur is something you don't want to happen. It was a derogatory racial term that was used towards one of the students. And the teacher has been put on suspension, but with pay. But finally, they are looking at the administration who has allowed him to do this for a very long time. So I know that our listeners in Toledo and our listeners in Washington and our listeners in Michigan, you know, all of you have had to deal with administration in your school district and you were just frustrated. We're just happy that you know, Dr. Kelly decided that, hey, I'm wrong. Let me step down and give this position to someone else.
Let's call a spade a spade. The teacher called the young man a monkey. Okay, that's what happened.
Yes.
Okay,
you're right. You're right. And the fact it was the administration that allowed that to go down. So just like you know, Pennsylvania, I'm quite sure in Pennsylvania there's school districts where there's issues. You know, Jersey, I'm quite sure you guys in Jersey that's listening to us are like, yup, we got some problems here in Newark. You know,
Florida, definitely.
Georgia,
so we all have
South Carolina. Yeah, and it's really nice to know that you know, at least in one school district, those kids that have been taken advantage of, they're going to be able to get an administration now that we hope will do better. So, you know, let's, as parents and grandparents, because I don't have kids in school anymore, and my grandchildren are really too young. They're in the lower ages. But, you know, parents, we have to. I'm talking to everybody that's listening to us in every state. You have to go to parent-teacher meetings.
Hey, that's what I was going to say. Shout out to the people of Amityville for standing up and putting pressure on that administration. So shout out to the people in Amityville. They haven't always done that.
I was going to say that.
Now they are.
That's my question. My question was, why do we have to wait until something like this happened? Because stuff has been happening all along. So everyone who has kids in school, it is very important to go to the Board of Education meetings. You have to stand up for your kids. And we're going to go to this topic because I don't want y'all to get some, but I want y'all to keep laughing. And our topic is how you can never tell a woman her man ain't worth nothing.
Ish.
That's right. And you know,
number 5.
Okay, Stacey Cotton, thank you. Number 5 is, if the sex is good, he gets away with murder.
Oh, yeah.
He can drive her car until all the wheels and the steering wheel comes off.
That's
and
right.
Bring her back a frame. And she'll be like, honey, what you want for dinner?
Her car, and she took an Uber home.
That's right. That's right.
That's number 5.
Okay.
Power session on point, he get away with murder. Number 4, what you got?
Now, number 4, you tell a woman her man ain't ish, she will spend her life trying to prove you wrong. She will stay with her brother. He will do all types of stuff to her, but to prove to everybody whose fingers pointed and their tongue wagging, she will stay with him and work on it because they're going to see that they wrong about him.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. That is so true. She'll do any and everything just to prove her friends wrong.
That's right.
Like you said earlier, lying eyes. Oh, that's her right there. Your eyes are lying to you. Your ears are lying to you. Oh, she will do any and everything to try to prove you wrong. And let me tell you
across the board. This is across the board. This spans beyond race. This is women.
Oh, yes, it does. Do not get it twisted, white
That's
folks.
right.
Y'all, white women, y'all do this too.
And I'm glad you said that, because I always thought that it was greener on the other side until it was years and years ago. I worked with a white woman. And I came to work, story time, Fivon, boom, 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 boom. I came to work and homegirl's eyes was red and they were bulging and that little vein in her neck was sticking out and she was sitting there shaking. And I was like, you need a glass of water, some iced tea? What's wrong? Her husband, her ex-husband, had went to the bank and drew out all her money. Now they were getting back together. Her paycheck had just went in that morning. So I said, well, this is a fine time for you to decide that y'all ain't getting back together. You know what she said to me? Well, this isn't the worst he's done to me. Huh?
Yeah, because she'll she'll say anything and everything to try to get him right. Okay.
See, my question is, you took all my money out my bank. Legally, we're not married. We're just talking about rekindling. You took all my money out my bank. You knew today was my payday. I got your child. I got bills to pay. I ain't got not one dime in the bank, but this ain't the worst he did to me. So my response was, it may not be the worst, but it should be his last.
And she'll say something crazy to her friends like, oh yeah, he had to fix the gutters. That's why he did that. He was surprising me by fixing the gutters.
No, she didn't even say that. She was like, well, when he gets home tonight, we'll talk about it. When he gets home tonight, we'll talk about it. When he gets home tonight, I'm stabbing him at the door.
But you're right, though. You're right. And please, women, understand this. Women understand this. We are more alike as men. And when I say alike, it doesn't mean that all men have integrity issues. Okay? But what I'm saying is, not. A man is a man is a man. I don't give a damn if he's Hispanic, Asian, black, white. A man is a man is a man. We're just wired a certain way. Now that doesn't mean that all men have integrity issues. But just understand, a man's thought process is usually similar to another man's thought process.
So what you're saying is, you're really trying to say is, if a man ain't no good, he doesn't have to be one nationality to be no good.
Right.
Yes. And yes, you're absolutely right. It has no color, it has no race, it has no ethnic background. And it's the same way with the women. It transcends through all of us. Trust me. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, tell one of your friends that you know that her man ain't no good. Say, girl, I gotta sit down and talk to you. Yeah, what's up? Listen, Gertrude.
And she gonna state the obvious.
Listen,
and that's the thing that kills me. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's a good dad. Hell, he's supposed to be a good dad.
No, even Gertrude, I gotta tell you, Pascal, he just ain't treating you right. He ain't no good. Girl, let me tell you something. Me and Pascal been together for 10 years and we have weathered the storm and it's going to be okay. And I've invested too much time. Exactly. You've invested too much time. Get out now. What? You got another 10 years with this fool?
Yeah. She invested too much time. Know what that says? Mm-hmm. I do not want to start dating again.
That's right. I don't want to start over. Says. That old saying, you're better with the devil you know than the devil you don't. Yeah. And so she's like, I know him. I know what he's going to do. He knows where all my stretch marks are and he don't care. He knows I have cellulite and he loves all the lumps and bumps. And, there are some things that he does that I can really appreciate, like the Pow Pow session, he is a good dad. So the fact that he cheats and he lies and he steals, I can overlook that. I can overlook that he's a liar. He's never going to tell me the truth. I can overlook the fact that, I can have $20 in my pocketbook when I go to sleep, and I can wake up with like $2.45. You know,
But-
I can even overlook the fact of him cheating because, you know, like he says, those women don't mean anything.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so if they don't mean anything, why they got to be there? But we're going to go to break. We're going to leave you with that thought right there. Boom, right there. I'm going to leave it in the air. Let it linger like a fart. We'll be back.
Round 3.
Hey, welcome back. With He Said, She Said, I'm Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. And my co-host is Yvonne, the Motivator Man from Determined Women of Destiny. And what's the second show name again? Dear Daughter,
which is
comes
right
on-
after.
Comes on
Right
right after this.
Yeah.
Right after this. But again, let's shout out the Mac store that's opened up in Amityville. Let's shout out Stacey Cotton for giving us this fantabulous.
Can I do a
topic.
shout out? Can I do a shout out?
You sure can.
Okay, I want to do a shout out to Ivan James, a very nice young man that I met on the plane going to Georgia. He has a transportation business called BGWIO. Brother's Gonna Work It Out. You know, go online, check him out. I don't have his number, but if you need some transportation, you may want to check out Ivan James. So Ivan,
nice.
thank you so much for making the plane ride for me. You know, just very pleasant. Thank you for taking my luggage, putting it up overhead and taking it down for me.
Nice brother.
Very nice young man. Very nice. I was sitting there saying, oh my God, he'd be so nice for my daughter. Yeah. Very well mannered, very well spoken. Absolutely. And I wish him all the best in his transportation business.
All right. And let's talk about the platforms that we're on.
Okay.
Platforms that we are on. We are on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, YouTube, Vimeo, Amazon Alexa, Google Play, the App Store, iHeartRadio, RudeRangers.com, www.onpointnetwork.tv, Spotify, of course, Facebook, and Queen Blueprint TV. So you can catch us, and we're still 24 hours, still rolling 24 hours on Rude Rangers, right?
That's
So
right,
that's like
24
going on
hours.
So we got, you can always catch us. If you don't catch us at 7 p.m. on Tuesday,
That's
you can
right.
catch us at 7 a.m. on Wednesday. You can
You know-
always catch us.
You know them nights you be tossing and turning and you don't know where he is and you don't want to tell your girlfriends they was right about him not being ish and it's 3 a.m. and you can't cry no more and you want something to do. Girl, turn us on. That's all, just turn us on.
Yeah, you know that's right. So today, thanks to Stacey Cotton Victor, we have the top 5 reasons why you can't tell a woman that her man ain't itch.
That's right.
Number 5, Oh, that Pow Pow session is on point. He in there rattling cages, eating the baby fruit snacks and drinking the Capri Suns. Okay. Number 4, she will do any and everything to prove to you he's a good man. She will say anything. She will do anything and everything to prove to you that he is a good man. Number 3. The friend don't know. He's really a good man. He might just be a good man. You know, your friend can't tell you is because he's really a good man. Maybe your friend is run over here with sour grapes because she lonely. Maybe your friend is over here running around with sour grapes because her man ain't it. Her man eating all the fruit snacks. Her man got her car on E. So she is just taking her man issues and putting it on you. Maybe he is a good man.
Maybe you don't need to sit up and yell because they can't see you, crazy.
You know I get animated
Absolutely.
when I'm over here talking about my good brothers.
Absolutely, just sat right up and started yelling right into the phone. What I can say to that is a good man is relative. What's a good man to you may not be a good man to me. What a good relationship to you may not be a good relationship to me. Everybody's relationship fits whatever they're doing. And if she's fighting, you know, like if she's fighting like Muhammad Ali in the ring, the last time he fought to keep his title, maybe there's a reason why she feels she needs to fight. You're right. The friend could be very jealous. She could be single and she's not happy with the fact that you have a man. You have a man that may take care of you. So the fact that he takes care of you, takes care of home, takes care of the kids, oh yeah, but he ain't even bought you a new car. What type of man is that? He ain't gotta buy me a new car. Cause he paying mortgage, he paying light bill.
That's right.
He taking me and the kids, taking care of all of us. And you know, we're really happy with him. Sorry that you're not, cause he didn't get me a new car. See, women will take something very insignificant and try and throw it in your face so that you can look at your man in this colorful way.
And you're right.
You know?
You said it's all relative. What's good for you may not be good for me. So guess what? You can't make that judgment from outside of this home, from outside of that relationship. You can't make that judgment. So my question is,
yes,
at what point do you mind your business?
Well, the person that's talking ain't never going to stop talking because that's what they do. They run their mouths. Now, the person they talking to is the person that's going to have to stop them. And the thing is, every time they bring up your man, you're going to have to stop that conversation. Well, girl, I know you don't want to hear it, but, you know, Francois, let me tell you something about Swa, okay? You're not going to say nothing about Swa. Not today. We're going to finish our meal, and you're going to leave Swa right out of this.
Now, that conversation you just had,
yes.
Does that conversation now break up your friendship with your homegirl?
It all depends on if that homegirl is hell-bent on getting you to see how horrible your man is.
Now,
if she is just, you know, she's not resilient in any other form or fashion in her life, but she's just resilient. She just won't give up, making you see he ain't no good.
Now, God forbid, y'all break up. Now she comes back with the "I told you so."
Okay, and the only thing you can do then is cry on her shoulder and say, "Yeah, you were right." And if she's a good friend,
you may have broken up for a reason that wasn't pertaining to the reasons that she was giving you.
You may have broken up. Your relationship may have been destroyed by her.
Yes. Very good point.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I know we're supposed to be talking about funny and the things that women won't do and all that. But the one thing I will say to women is be very careful when your friends come to you about who your man is. First of all, you know your man. Know your man. So this way, no matter what anyone says, you know who you're working with. Now, there's some women that they know they're working with a cheater. And their thing is, well, as long as he's good to me, as long as he comes home every night. Well, if that's what she tells you, then shut up and mind your business. You don't need to run to her every time you see him with somebody, because she's already said, he's good to me. He comes home every night. He loves me. I'm not worried about what's going on with him and outside women. Me being your friend saying, well, girl, I saw him with so-and-so. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. And I can't keep telling her, oh, girl, you shouldn't think like that. That's crazy. If that's her life and she is comfortable in it, you being her friend, you are her friend. And if that bothers you, that's a conversation for y'all not to have.
And this also means, ladies, this also means don't come to the house. Don't come to the barbecue. Don't come to the wedding, the graduation party, and have your face turned up to him every single time you see him. Don't turn your face up. That's not your man. That's not your place. Don't you dare turn your face up. You being here, you act like he is your best friend. Don't you dare fix your little ugly raggedy face because you don't like him. Who do you think you are?
Oh, okay, we're gonna have to go live.
That's my Iyanla Vanzant bag.
Because you should have saw him. He did the Iyanla when he did the look up. That's her man. And you should. And you know what? We're not supposed to talk to our producer, but Rudy, did you see that?
But yes, because that's what they do. They because you don't like him, she loves him. Or because you don't like him, you think it's okay to have your face turned up all types of ways. That's not funny. That's not funny. It's not cute.
I had to mute my mic because I was over here coughing up a lung. Oh gosh. But it is true. So we came away from the funny just to let you know, if you want to keep your friendship, and she says to you, I know he's out there doing stuff, and she has a but, your conversation is finished.
It's over.
There's nothing you can say.
It's done.
She's good.
She's good.
She's good. And guess what? You should be good too. Because if she likes it, you should love it.
Now, is the conversation different coming from a family member, a sister, a mother?
No, absolutely not. What makes you think your sister can't be envious of a relationship? And what makes you think that someone's mother can't understand your relationship because maybe your mom didn't have a good relationship, and what she sees happening in yours, she brings it back to her. See, because toxicity has levels.
And toxicity is contagious.
I'm not going to be a life coach right now. You're going to stop that. You ain't paying me. No.
Okay,
but
so now, here's another question.
You're right. Nope, we're going to go on that. Toxicity is contagious, and people always want you to be infected even if you're not.
Yes.
I'm going to say that for the people. Nope, I'm going to say that for the people in the back that didn't hear me. Toxicity is infectious. Yes. And people like to infect you when they know that you don't have it.
Okay, here's another question.
Yes.
If the questioning of your man is coming from a man.
Yes, that's different.
And
you know why that's different? You absolutely know it does. So if, I have a lot of male friends. So if one of my male friends come to me and say, Yvonne, I don't know about this brother. Why? He just seemed really shady. Well, tell me why he seems shady to you. The reason being is that he's a man. See, women always want men to act like women, and when they don't, oh, he ain't no good. No, why it different?
Yeah, yeah.
But if
that's
another
a whole
man,
fact, and that's a whole story for another day. But go ahead.
You got that right. But if another man comes to you with concern, then you should really listen. Especially if he's not trying to roll up on you, or he doesn't have an ulterior motive.
Now, Ben, be clear. It doesn't make you a sucker or a rat if you have a woman who is your sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have some women that are my sisters. Sabrina Oliver's my sister. Stacey Cotton Victor's my sister. I love them. Tajana Gonzalez, my sister. Jennifer Williams, my sister. Okay? So if I see my sister being violated, okay, I have to pull her coattail.
Because you care. You care about her. Because you care about her.
That's my sister at the end of the day.
Women will say, well, that's my sister, and that's why I'm telling her, yeah, but you have a different motive as a woman than a man would. There's
a way of going about it, and there is some things that you just got to let them see on their own. So you can't go be telling everything.
You can open their eyes to something and leave it alone. Like, hey girl, every Friday you calling me at like 1 a.m. Where's Rufus?
With Shaka Khan, but we gotta go to break.
Shut up! This fool said Shaka Khan. Oh,
we gotta go to break.
I can't.
Round 4.
Hey, good people. You are listening to He Said, She Said. I am Yvonne, the Motivator Man. You can catch my show, Dear Daughter, right after this show at 8 p.m. Or you can join me every Friday, 7 p.m. for Determined Women of Destiny right here, Rude Rangers Unite. My co-host is Noel, Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. And I don't even have no breath. We've been laughing so hard. If you just tuned in, we are talking about when a woman got a man that ain't ish, you can't tell her nothing.
Yeah.
Before break, Noel turned right into somebody's grandma. I wish I wish for once we could have went live so you could see it. It was absolutely hilarious. So no, tell us, number 5 is?
Number 5, top 5 reasons why you cannot tell a woman that her man ain't ish. Number 5, that pow pow session be on point. Yes, he rattling cages. He got the remote. He put your babies to bed and they ain't his babies.
Listen, I'm shaking my head so hard, my twist is shaking.
Number 4, she will do anything and everything to prove that you are wrong when you check her about her man. She'll do any and everything. Oh, she is loyal to a fault. Number 3, he may be a good man, and your friend might be a little jealous heifer. Yes, he may be a good man. Number 2, what you got?
Number 2, when you tell her her man ain't ish, she gonna turn it around and ask you about yours.
You know that's right.
She gonna deflect like
you know that's right.
Oh, okay. So Rasheen ain't no good. That's what you telling me? Rasheen ain't no good? Okay, so what you saying is Rasheen ain't no good. Well, let me tell you something. Quintel ain't either.
Quintel
ain't either. Okay.
And guess what? Then the conversation is over because she don't want to hear about the Quintel. She ain't ready to hear about the Quintel. That's why it's probably better that you just mind your business.
Well, the conversation isn't over because now she's going to tell you, no, he not. He don't be doing what your man be doing. Really? And then they go back and forth of whose man does what, when he does it, how he does it. And if there's anybody in the room, they sitting back there saying, well, neither one of your men ain't no good from what I hear.
And now you having a competition on who is the worst man. Not the best man.
The worst.
Who is the worst man?
Right. And then you start giving excuses of why you stay with the worst man. Well, at least I'm with him. He brought me that Chanel bag. Oh, well, Quintel, he brought me these 3 bundles. Because it's never any heavyweight.
Did you compare a Chanel bag to 3 bundles?
Oh, it's about the same amount of money.
Oh, it is?
Oh, so you don't know nothing about no weaves and no hair. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I sure don't.
Yeah, 3 good bundles is probably about $450.
Oh, okay.
Chanel wallet is about $300.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A wallet, not the bag. So
I'm learning something here. Okay.
Yeah, but it's never anything about weight. It's never like, oh well, at least my man has my name on his IRA. Oh, well, my man done bought stocks and bonds in my name. No, it's always little stuff that makes no difference.
And guess what? It's like when people out poverty each other. I hate when people out poverty each other. Oh, I grew up in this project. Oh, I had water. I had sugar sandwiches. Oh, we had this. I hate when people out poverty each other. We're not going to out poverty each other. And I'm damn sure ain't going to out poverty how bad your man is. We're not doing that.
Really what we need to do is, like you said, mind our business because...
Okay, here's a real question.
Okay.
Is it worth minding your business if this is your homegirl? Like, this is your girl, your sister. You love her. You grew up with her. Mm-hmm. Is it better to mind your business even when you've seen something and you know something is wrong?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do if I see something, I'm going to speak to me about it. Okay, what actually did you see? Okay, you saw him with another woman with his arm around her. Do you know his sisters? Do you know his aunts? Do you know his mother? If the answer to that question is no, then you cannot assume that that woman is a woman he's messing with. And for you to go back and tell her that without having any type of evidence, you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay. Number two.
So you have to do an investigation on your investigation.
No, I have to do an investigation on myself.
Yeah.
And then I say, okay, if I tell her this, is this going to do her more harm than good? Because remember, this is my friend. And if you're not asking these questions, you're not a friend. If I tell her I saw him with his arm around somebody, will that do her good, or is that going to do her bad? Well, she needs to know. She needs to know what? That he had his arm around a woman. We don't know. Like I said, I am a guy's girl. All of my friends are guys. Some are married, some are single. When we meet each other, we greet each other. You know, I'm that type of person. I'll hold your hand. I'll walk arm in arm. You know, I have a friend that's gay, and people have always thought that was my daughter's father because we had such a relationship like that. So if somebody saw us together, they would go back to his man and say, oh, yo, your man, now I'm going to tell you something. Your man ain't really, you know, I think he playing both sides of the fence because I seen him with sister girl and they was all hugged up.
So
did not know we've been friends since 14 and 15. That's over 40 years of friendship. And so now this relationship is a bust because somebody decided to run their mouth with something they didn't know. If you don't have evidence, don't run and say nothing. And when you get evidence, weigh the possibility of you causing more harm than good.
So as a woman,
would
you want to know if your homegirl saw your man out in the street doing God knows whatever? As a woman, would you want to know?
I would want to know after my girlfriend had weighed the option to tell or not to tell.
Interesting.
Yeah,
because I know women who say, don't tell me nothing. I got to see it for myself. Because they're not trusting of other women.
Right. They're not trusting of other women. And I'll tell you why. Because a woman will come back and tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, G of your man, how horrible he is. He ain't nothing. He ain't never going to be nothing. I don't see what you see in him. And 6 months later, you walk into Red Lobster and guess who's sitting there?
And she's sitting with your man across from the table.
And got an engagement.
With all the garlic biscuits.
Got an engagement ring on and they about to get married.
With the garlic biscuits.
But he was no good when he was.
And now your homegirl's married.
Yes.
Oh, that's sloppy. Oh, that's so sloppy.
Yeah, because unlike guys usually aren't knives in the backers. You can be, but you're not emotional like that. So y'all just get on the court. Y'all play basketball, hit the brother in the eye. He loses his eye for the rest of his life. You satisfied. But women, we will do some stuff like that. We will talk about him like a dog. You're crying. You will point out every bad issue. You guys break up, and next thing you know, that same chick is with your man. So you really have to consider the source. But for me, if I'm going to tell somebody something, you better believe Yvonne has wrestled with it before Yvonne said it. I'm not going to look at it and say, "Ooh, I got to tell." No.
Now, the invention of smartphones has definitely changed the game.
Yeah, but
because now you can come with video evidence.
But a picture does not say 1,000 words, though they think it is. I'm gonna give you an example.
A video does.
Okay, but if somebody's hugging me, that video is not telling you that we have over a 40-year relationship. We grew up like brothers and sisters, and he ain't even into women right now, or has not been for over 40 years. So I'll take an example, since I know this is my girl, April Smith, and her husband George. If I was to see,
great couple, love them.
Oh, absolutely. If I was to see George out, and I have a relationship with George, I'd step to George. I'd be like, George, you don't have to answer to me, but I'm gonna need some answers. I don't have to go to April. I'm standing there looking at you. Hey, George. Don't try to not speak Booski. Come on, because she calls him Booski. Booski, come on here. Hey, and then when you try to, hey, listen, no. I need you over. Please tell your wife, give me a call. I gotta talk to her.
Yeah. You gonna blow it up in front of the other girl. It's
not even a blow up. I'm reminding you of who the hell you are, just in case you done lost your mind. See, I'm that good a friend to her that I'm gonna be a friend to you right now. And I'm gonna help you regain your consciousness.
You gonna help you help yourself.
Hello, I'm gonna help you. Yes. And you see, that's what you do instead of all of that mess and just being mean and just wanna call Gretchen and tell her some mess about Rudy, and it ain't true. Just call Marie and just start some mess. No, ain't nobody calling Marie. I don't care what y'all say. That's the original gangster right there. It is not No that runs that out. I dare you to go to Marie and tell her anything.
I will be the first one to tell you. My wife is LeBron James around here.
Listen,
she do it all. She LeBron James. I am a facilitator. Okay. This house is not ran by me. Okay. I just enforce her rules. That's all. That's all I do.
I dare you to ring on that doorbell and tell Marie anything. She will beat you out that gate.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I knew I had to marry her.
And speaking Creole, beat you right out that gate.
I knew I had to marry her. I went out one night, and I went out with some friends, and this one girl was at my friend's barbecue, and she said, excuse me, Marie, I got to tell you something. I saw though, and I was out with one of my homegirls.
Hold that. We got to go to break. This going to be good. We got to go to break. We going to come back. You want to tell us this story and give us number one. See, now y'all got to come back because you got to hear how Marie lit the blocker. All right, we going to break.
And we're back. We're back when he said, she said. Again, the behind the scenes conversations are hilarious.
It's crazy back here.
I'm no less from Not Just Sports by No Leps. And she is Yvonne the Motivated Man from Determined Women of Destiny and Dear Daughter, which comes on right after our show, He Said, She Said. Okay, first of all, our audience, please do this more often. If you have topics, please let us know the topics. Hit us up in our IM, our inboxes. Some of y'all have my phone number. Hit me up, hit Yvonne up, and give us some ideas, because this was a good one today.
Oh my goodness, we had so much fun with this. I hope y'all had fun as much fun listening as we did.
And this is coming from Stacy Cotton Victor today.
Yes,
and her
ultimate diva.
Right, and her topic was the top 5 reasons why you can't tell a woman that her man ain't ish. Now, I was telling you a story before the break.
That's right.
And this is before we got married. Before we were just boyfriend, girlfriend at the time. And I went on a boat ride. I was out with some of my homegirls. I was, just chilling. Not doing anything wrong. And this young lady saw me on the boat the day before. So we're at my friend's house at a barbecue the next day. And she barely knows Marie. And she goes over to Marie and she goes and tells her, yeah, I saw Noel out on the boat. Marie said, excuse me, stop right there.
Yeah.
And Marie is very subtle, strong with her tongue. Like, she's smart. So she's strong. But she's very subtle. It's not confrontational. It's not mean. It's just subtle and it's to the point. She said, if I didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, the next week, your dad, yeah, I'm ready to propose to this girl. I gotta go get her a ring.
I gotta get her a ring.
I sure did. I said, Dad, I gotta propose to this girl.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had that. I've never had a woman do that with me before. Not go, because any other woman I dealt with went off immediately.
Mm-hmm.
She said, no. She was different. She said, no. If I ain't see it, it ain't happened.
Mm-hmm.
God bless that woman. So with the top five reasons why you cannot tell a woman that her man ain't itch. We're gonna review. Number 5, that pow session is on point.
Off the hook.
Oh, he is on point.
Got my toes twirling around.
Oh, yeah.
My toenail polish is peeling.
Yeah.
The walls are sweating.
Yeah.
My twists are frazzled.
Yeah.
My lashes are coming off one by one.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
He is
Go ahead,
laying it
Leroy.
down.
Putting it down. Number 4, she will do any and everything to prove you wrong.
That's
You
right.
seen this, and your eyes are lying to you. That's what you said. Your eyes are lying to you.
Them your lying eyes.
Them your lying
eyes.
eyes.
Mm-mm.
Number 3, he may be a good man.
He may be.
He may be a good man. You don't like what he do. You don't like what he provides. But guess what? She does. He may be a good man.
And it's relative. It's relative. Just because you think that he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, how about if she with him, she ain't thinking that.
It's right.
She ain't thinking that at all.
Number 2.
And mind your business.
That's right. Number 2, she will check her friend about her man. So
That's right.
her friend comes to check her about her man, and she says, oh, no. What about your man?
That's right. Don't come for me if your man ain't squeaky clean. Mm-mm.
That's right.
Nope.
Number 1. And boy, am I seeing this more and more and more. I don't know if it's these young folks, but I'm seeing this more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
She okay with being the main side chick. Oh, she okay with it. She don't have a problem with it. She says things like, oh, don't bring nothing home to me. Oh, I know you out there in these streets.
Do you see me?
But you make sure you come home.
Do you see me? Do you see me? Okay, that's an oxymoron. I don't mind being the main side chick.
Yes, the main side chick.
Which
That's how I
means
put
that
it on
he
purpose now.
Okay, so, all right. So the fried chicken is the wife. The
Uh-huh.
macaroni and cheese is one of y'all. The collard greens is one of y'all. The black eyed peas is one of y'all. And you think that you're the main side course.
You think you the main side course.
Right, after he has his main meal and he eating he picking at all y'all, but you the main one he picking at. Girl, bye. Go sit down somewhere.
And the reason why
Go on and sit down.
you think
bro.
you the main side chick
Please tell me
is
I
because
need to know.
he rests his head with you more than he rests his head with the other one. See, a man is looking for peace at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's looking for peace at the end of the day.
He will go where he doesn't have to hear your mouth. He doesn't have to deal with your looks. And ladies, I keep telling y'all this, and you know, he's going where there's comfort.
Comfort.
Don't have a house that looks like Yucca Flats after the blast and wonder why he don't come home. Don't nobody want to live in that. Don't nobody want to live in that. And if you feel he's messy, then hey, listen, honey, we need to have a house that is peaceful. Please help me clean up.
I know a lot of women who are cool with being the main side chick.
Well, I'm glad
They know they man out these streets. They know they man out here being grimy. They know it. As long as he's respectful about it. That's what they say too. As long as he's being respectful about it.
There's no respect.
That's what I thought. But hey, what do I know?
There's no respect.
As long as he's being respectful about it.
Okay,
that
what's
heifer ain't knocking
respectful?
on his door. That heifer ain't pregnant. Okay. That heifer also ain't ringing her phone crazy. Ain't out these streets talking crazy. He ain't bring no disease home.
But
as long as all that is done.
But he's still intimately involved with someone other than you. So that's a breach of contract, ladies. Soon as his penis goes somewhere else, that's a breach of contract.
What if there is no contract?
No, the contract is your trust. It doesn't have to be. I'm not talking about papers where it's married. You're in a relationship.
Okay.
Soon as he takes not only his penis, but his feelings, his emotions somewhere else, there's a breach of contract.
Okay. So question.
Yeah.
Which is cheating more? If he's emotionally involved or he's just physically involved?
Well, you can't say which one is more cheating. They're both cheating. The one thing I will say, if a man's emotions are attached, you are out of the picture.
All right, which would hurt more? Which would hurt more? If he's emotionally involved or physically involved?
Both of them hurt. But
Okay.
I will say again, if a man is emotionally involved, you are out of the picture. Because when
so you're
his
saying a man
emotions-
can't love two people?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that when his emotions are involved, that's where he wants to be. When his heart is touched, that's where he wants to be. A man can have sex over and over and over again. Soon as he finishes that shower and the soap goes down the drain, if he has no emotional attachment, you go down the drain with the soap.
But you're more or less saying that he's not capable of loving more than one person.
If you're asking me that question to get an answer, I believe, Yvonne believes, this is Yvonne's belief, that no one can love two people. You will love one and end up hating the other.
See, I disagree with that.
You can. You absolutely can.
I disagree with that.
You
Because
absolutely can.
I hate to say it this way, but most people have multiple children.
Yes, they do.
Most people have multiple children. You don't love one child less you love the other.
Children are different than a romantic relationship.
I knew you was going to say that.
And it absolutely is. It's much different. What I have carried in my womb knows my heart from the inside out. The person who sowed that seed does not. It does not. Even though I could have multiple children, I love them differently. I only have one biological child. That's Jillian Renee Poole. Hey, Jill. Jill can't stand all the other kids that love me and call me mom, because you're my mom. The thing that I keep trying to tell her, the love I have for you, nobody will ever come close to it.
Right.
I gave up everything to be your mom. And I would.
There is no competition.
Right.
That's
I would give my life. When I went down to Georgia for my godson's graduate, are you going down there? Don't forget your granddaughter's birthday. I would never. But when you're talking about a romantic relationship, is much, much different. Much different.
I believe men and women
Right.
can love more than one person. Now,
Oh, you know what? If you're going to love them at different times, yes. If you're going to love them
No,
at the same time, no. Mm-mm.
at the same time,
I
they can.
still say no. Mm-mm.
Because there's an attraction emotionally.
And attraction and love is two different things.
But an attraction of love comes from an attraction. You don't love people you're not attracted to.
Oh, really?
Really.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about just a physical attraction. I'm
Okay.
talking about an emotional attraction, a mental attraction.
How many guys that you hang out with that talk about their wives terribly, but they still go home? I can't stand her.
Oh,
But they
man.
ain't left. There's no attraction, but he's still there.
I see. I think some of them are just talking, except one of my friends. But I think most of them are just talking.
Okay.
I think they just talking. Because men want to complain amongst each other. But let me tell you something. Oh, I complain sometimes, but boy, I will tell you that my wife is the dopest. I'll tell you that in a minute.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You may be mad at her and say, you know what, I'd really like to she's so little, I just like to put her between both hands and squish her and put her in a sardine can today, but I love my wife. It's just today she's an issue. But then you hear guys, the old ball and Shane and all this other stuff. Where is the attraction, and why do you keep going home? And why do you keep crawling over her belly to have sex with her if all of this is a problem? You know what I mean? So I will say again, you don't have to be attracted to be in a relationship. I don't think so. And we agree to disagree. I don't believe you can be with two people and love them and you feel that they can. But the one thing we do know is that, ladies, when it comes to your man, and this is how we gonna end this, because I'm the lady of the group. When it comes to your man, and someone tells you something. My mother used to say this. I never understood it till I was older. And I said, oh, mommy, they said, and she would say, a dog that will bring you a bone will wait to take something out of your plate to take it back home. Which means that the same person that brought you information is waiting to hear what you're going to say so they can take information back. So I'm with Marie. If I didn't see it, don't bring it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Know your man. And
know your man.
If you know
your
man,
woman.
Right. You know your man. You know the person that you're with. And they come to you, oh, well, your man ain't nothing but a cheater. And you said, what about who? It's like, what are you telling me? That's like coming to me and saying, you know what, Yvonne, you're dark skinned. Really? What you telling me? So you know your man. And if that's who you're going to be with, like Dr. Phil, do you see that? I'm sticking with him. Just like that TikTok.
Yeah.
Listen, then you stick with him. And you don't let anyone ruin your relationship, whether it's good, better, and decent. Remember, it is all relative. Well, listen, y'all got a life coach session for free, doggone it. And we're out of here. We gone. We leaving. Thank you so much for listening to He Said, She Said. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man. This crazy man is Noel Epps. My show is Dear Daughter right after this one. Ladies, please stay tuned. And then on Friday, 7 p.m., please go to Rude Rangers Unite and check out Determined Women of Destiny. Noel Epps' show is every Sunday, 9 a.m., Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. And please continue, send us all of your thoughts and your comments, and definitely some stuff for some shows. We want to hear what you want to hear us discuss. He Said, She Said is powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. Our creative director is
Wider.
He said his name backwards. Rudy J. Breeden. Please don't forget to like and share.
You're smart.
Oh God. Don't forget to like and share this episode. Y'all have a blessed day. I got to go because this guy's ignorance is too much for me today. I gotta go. So we'll see y'all later.
Peace.